Now let's try to use, again, a very different device here. So this is an Orange Whip. This is a special version with a wheel installed here. So Orange Whip made this for us. This is not commercially available yet, but this is to use on this board here. But this is well balanced here. That's why I like this. If it's too heavy on this side, then it's a bit too difficult to control the motion. Now this is heavier. This is heavier than the rope and heavier than the club. But it has a little bit of flexibility here. Okay. So using this, you are swinging back and forth again. And I try to swing it consistently. So as if you are swinging a rope. This is heavy, so you have to do well so that we can move on quickly. Otherwise, you keep swinging this, then you will get tired easily. Swing back and forth. No need to swing that hard, but just move the end of the whip, move with a reasonable speed. Don't try to manufacture anything. Again, your goal is to create this continuous motion. Pay attention to the motion at the end of the. Oh, no, you see, you try to manipulate it. Relax for the moment here. Relax the wrist here. You have to feel the motion of the end of the whip here, because again, the goal is to move the end of the whip, like moving the end of the rope. Okay. You have to keep reasonable speed so that you don't have to worry about all unnecessary movement. Swing back and forward. Here, if your axis shakes, it's hard to swing. You go push and then support the body with your right leg here, and then swing and then support the body with the left leg. So your legs have to give with support so that you can swing. Okay, your goal is to move the end of the whip continuously. Feel the motion of the end of the whip. Your body is not supporting. Your body is not supporting the upper body here. And then you are manipulating this with your arm motion here. Let it go. Feel the motion of the whip here. Simply let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? The goal is to move this. And then, one of the purposes of the rope swing was have enough time in the transition. You swing both ways, and at the end, give you enough time. No rush. You tend to move your body early. Swing and then wait until this is completed. Imagine a swing in the backyard. Okay? If your kid is riding the swing, you wait until this is completed and then push. Wait and push instead of try to push when it's coming up. So wait until the motion is completed and then throw both ways. Okay, you are throwing the whip both ways instead of dragging it, okay? Feel the motion of the whip. Swing. On the way down, again, in the downswing, you're bringing this down. Why? Just to go up here and then reverse the direction, reverse the direction, reverse the direction. Minimize the arm motions. Okay? Your goal is to just move it along the swing plane, throw. Oh, wait. At the end, you're stopping it. If you let it go, so from here, let it go, it'll go all the way here, instead of stopping here. Okay? Let it go all the way, and then you have enough shoulder turn. From there, throw, turn, throw both ways, throw. Okay? Get rid of all the unnecessary movement. Your goal is to just move it along the swing plane consistently. Oh, the body is weaving too much. That motion is not necessary because go up here, wait until this is completed instead of quickly going this way here. Okay? Wait until this and then maintain this reverse pivot posture. Let it go all the way and then slightly recentering here instead of just sliding the pelvis too much. Your legs has to support the body well. And then here, your upper body is lifting here. Maintain the lean. Your trunk is just turning about the axis here. Okay? Okay, let's do this. As if we did the eval here. Keep the arms straight, let it go, 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 and maintain this on the plane here. You can have maybe up to a 90-degree wrist cock. Keep the arms straight. It's all coming from your upper body motion. Use the lower body. Throw, instead of you have to use your lower body. Okay? Have rhythmic lower body motion. You have a weaving motion here. You're going here. You have a figure 8 motion like this. Instead, throw and weight here, throw and weight here, throw and weight, throw and weight. All you need is to keep it straight here, keep it straight here. No. Your body and arms are moving completely in different ways, as if they have their own ideas. So throw and weight, 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 throw and weight. In the backswing, hold this position here instead of coming this way. Okay? Reverse pivot here. Here, weight, and then throw and weight here, and throw and weight here. Reverse pivot both ways, as if you are swinging the eval, but make it continuous. No stop. Pay attention to the motion of the end of the whip. Your goal is to move the end of the whip nicely. So you need to practice this a lot. You should be able to use the legs here. Swing, 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 wait, and the swing, 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 and then let it go. Feel the motion of the end of the whip. Keep the right side also, keep the arms straight. No. This side you are maintaining better, but this side, your elbow is flexing too much. Keep it almost straight. Keep it almost straight. In order to keep it straight, you have to move the shoulder this way here, so that you can keep it a bit straighter here. What is happening is you are going like this. Instead, keep it straight. In order to keep this straight even in this position, you have to have a good reverse pivot posture. Okay? Both ways, both ways. You start flexing here. About here, here, here. So in other words, you have the image of turning the whole upper body using these muscles here. Instead of using the arms here, you are turning the whole upper body using these muscles. Turn the whole upper body with this. Turn, using these muscles here. Turning the whole upper body together. And keep your arms against your chest. Mm-hmm. Turn. Swing. Use the legs. Now make it bigger. So full swing. Oh. This is what you need to do here. Instead of going here, this is what you need to do. Go to a reverse pivot posture. You don't move your axis that much. No sway. But control the axis motion. And the easy wrist to feel the motion of the end of the whip. And throw the whip both ways. Throw. Make the motion continuous. Throw. Still you're fighting the whip here. You while maintaining reasonable tension here for deceleration here, but no fight. Let it go all the way. So the timing is the club swing is the key here. When you have accent, swing instead of swing. Your goal is move end of the whip fast both ways. For that, kick the ground with the leg. Use the body to promote good whip motion. Your goal is to move the whip fast. Use the body to promote good whip throw. Throw both ways. Throw. You're holding it here. You're not letting it go in the backswing. Yeah. Let it go all the way here, and then your goal is to throw both ways. Instead of you're holding it here. Let it go all the way. Do not interfere with the motion of the end of the whip. And here. Here. When you let it go, just keep going here instead of lifting the body up here. Maintain the axis, simply let it go here. By turning your face a little bit. And then swing, the same thing here. Maintain the axis and then let it go instead of standing up here. Okay? Maintain this axis. You have to feel that. You're losing at the beginning. You're using the arms. Here. If you maintain this motion, it'll go all the way to turn the body. Then it's just the turning, reversing the direction and then let it go. Reversing the direction and let it go instead of hitting by pulling it down and hitting the ground. Okay? Just reverse the direction. Yeah, make it a bit faster. That's your rope motion. Yes. Swing, turn the body and the throw, swing. Currently, here, at the end of the backswing, currently your elbow is lifted. Remember this one here. Pay attention to the motion of the end of the whip. And then, as you do, you have to image the whole thing as one motion, one continuous motion. And then you have acceleration, a nice deceleration, and the finish here, instead of just a swing and then let the whip hit your body. Acceleration, deceleration, all these are part of the entire picture. So you have good acceleration, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration. You have to keep controlling the whip. That means that you have to maintain the communication with the whip. Okay? It's not about just the throw and then start all over again. You have to have a continuous control here. While you're letting it go all the way, but you have to have a good control so that it moves along the swing plane. Again, the task is to move the end of the rope nicely along a consistent plane. Particularly in the transition, you have to maintain this motion and then just reverse the direction. Here, even at the end of the downswing, just reverse the direction and then maintain consistent motion here. That way you will be able to control the whip motion. Don't lose the control. Acceleration, deceleration. Use the legs. Now it's a lot better axial rotation now. Okay, instead of lifting the body like this, that's a lot better. So we are going through exactly the same thing with the that we had with the rope. Now you start controlling the motion, a better axial rotation. So the goal is to move the end of the whip nicely along the plane. But you see, when you lose the tension, when you fail to nicely decelerate, then when you start the motion in the opposite direction, you lose the control. Maintain this here, and then let it go, and then here, particularly end of downswing here, maintain tension here, so that you can start the backswing. Both ways. This is the whole thing is one continuous motion. Maintain good balance, maintain good control. That means you have to maintain the communication. If you hit the ground, then that means you lost the control. Swing toward the tee. At the end, you're going to crossover. Here. As you turn, when you lift this, it goes crossover. So turn it, let the end of the rope go here. You have to pay attention to the end of the rope, end of the whip motion here. Instead of just stopping, forcing the whip to go certain ways, let the whip go all the way to this position. Then you have to assume the body posture which allows this. Instead of stop here so that it goes this way here. Let the head go all the way. Do not lift your right elbow. Yeah. And in the backswing, what will help is as you go this way, try to have the supination of the forearm here. Try to go more this way. If you watch the direction of the thumb, starting from here, drop the thumb. In order to drop this thumb here, you have to supinate the forearm. This is supination. This is pronation. If you don't have enough supination, this happens. You lifted the elbow. If you have enough supination, it goes like this. So try to point your thumb toward the target here. Thumb toward the target. The backswing. Right thumb should be toward the target. Yes. Swing. Throw the whip. Yes. Now the motion is a lot more consistent. Okay, so you eliminated this motion here. And also you are introducing now the extra rotation. This will change your swing quite a bit. You had this, but now you're turning around your spine axis. You have to practice this a lot. Okay? This is heavy, so it's a bit difficult, but let me record this. Again, the task is to move the end of the whip consistently along the swing plane. And then cut down anything that interferes with that motion. Let the end of the whip go all the way. Okay? And then point the thumb toward the target so it doesn't point this way. Point it this way here. Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. All right. So still, you're not using the legs much, but this is a more long run thing. So for the moment, we need to just improve your. Oh. Okay, go. Impact accuracy here. As you swing, the swing plane is changing. Because what you do is you just turn your body and then see what happens to the whip motion instead of guiding the rope. according to your intention here. This is just turning your body, but you don't really pay attention to the whip motion here. You're just turning the body. You are not really communicating with the whip and control the end of the whip motion. Turn the body, and then you are using your arms a lot. Always the motion should start with the shoulder turn, the body turn, and then add the arm motion. So here, the body turns and then add the arm motion toward the end. Body turns and then add the arm motion here. And then if your goal is to move the end of the whip, so no matter what, how hard you swing, still you have to bring the end of the whip along the same plane. And then in order to make it easier, that's why we are using the body. But without using the body, you are just simply using the arms and try to swing it. And then the arm motion is active, but you don't know how to control the whip motion. Always the focus is the end of the whip. You have to guide it so that you can generate the motion you want. Body will basically promote good motion, but still the goal is to control the whip motion. You have to pay attention to the whip motion. Feel the motion of the end of the whip. Yes. 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 That's a bit better. But when you, in the transition, if your motion changes completely, it's hard to maintain plane here. So currently, at the transition, you do have issues both ways. So swing all the way here and then simply reverse the direction. But if it goes this way, then you have to compensate it, right? So you have to make it as simple as possible. Again, pay attention to motion at the end of the whip. You can lift the arm a bit higher. Oh, here. Instead, you are stopping here. We can go higher. As long as you don't do this, it's okay. Bring the hands a bit higher. That will give you actually natural movement. Higher. The hands higher. Higher doesn't mean, Luis, higher doesn't mean you are lifting your upper body. Just the hands a bit higher here. Maintain the axis. Higher. It's getting lower as you repeat. So these things are what you need to work on. You have to know what you're doing. So it's a good idea to have a mirror, the whole body mirror in front of you. And you swing, always look at what you're doing. And also you can maybe have a tripod or something. Record your motion all the time and then watch. You have to know exactly what you're doing and the way you are having issues. That way you can change. So one thing, you have to feel what you're doing by using all the sensory inputs. Also, you have to maintain good communication with the device you're using. And then from that, you should be able to control the motion of the device, because essentially the head of the club hits the ball. It's not about what your body wants to do. Your body has to generate the target motion, which is basically the club head motion or the end of the whip, end of the rope, right? Then you have to have a good communication with the device. You have to listen to what the device is telling you. If you lose the neural communication, if you lose the tension, then you lose the control. So it can be easy motion here. Even with a simple motion here, if you let the end of the rope go all the way, no fight, wait until it is completed, and then throw, then you can generate a good planar motion here. The same thing. Here, throw. If you try to use your arms into this, then you lose control. But if your body helps, just throwing action, using the speed, you have a planar motion here. Bring it back, a throw here, throw, using the body. So the speed, main speed is coming from body action. We can, of course, still generate reasonable speed with the arms only, but that doesn't mean that you are just using arms. Still, you are using the body to a certain extent, but you can use the body better. Then they'll give you more speed, but more importantly, swing becomes easier. Instead of trying to swing it with your arms here. Yeah. If you use the body and throw, it's a lot easier to control. Okay? So this is something you have to practice a lot. What kind of sports have you played?
School, I played basketball, volleyball, and rugby.
In racquetball, you have to move your body a lot, right? Before you hit, you have to first move and then predict where the ball will end up, and then hit the ball low. I'm a good racquetball player. So in order to hit the ball well, always follow the ball, but you have to predict, quickly move to that position, and then use the reflection, and then you hit the ball, right? So that means that you have to use all the legs all the way. Volleyball, basketball, the same thing. You have to move your body. The same here. When you swing, although the main rotating part is upper body, but it's coming from the lower body. Imagine you are doing a free throw, making free throw here. Strong guys, just fixing the lower body, and then this is okay, because they have enough arm strength here. But better motion is using the legs first, and then add this motion, particularly when you do the jump shot. Right? So always the legs do the job first, and then do this. Particularly when you have to make a long shot, you have to use the body well. Image that. The same thing. When you try to swing, instead of just a swing like this, if the body moves together here, generate initial motion, and then add the arm motion, this gives you a good sequence. Here, and then add the arm motion here. Right? And then when you spike in the volleyball, you don't just swing the arms here, but you have go wind, use the body, and then hit. So always the body moves first. That's the fundamental principle in human motion. The same thing. Or use the body first and then let it go. Body and then let it go. Okay. So you have to engage your legs more and more.